Over the past 104 shows, Disc Golf Monthly has taken you from Massachusetts to Virginia to bring you disc golf coverage from local tournaments to national tour events. It's time to take a look back at some of the most competitive rounds covered. So sit back as we take a look back as Disc Golf Monthly starts now. Disc Golf Monthly was conceived in December of 2003 by executive producer Kevin McGorry, who took a trip up to Tinicum Park in Irwana, PA, to cover the Tinicum Safari with original host Matt Ott. The pilot episode became an intro to the sport as Matt described objectives of the game and techniques to throw the disc. Following shows devoted more attention to tournament coverage, and it wasn't long before the show began capturing coverage from exciting playoff rounds. We'll take a look back at some of those rounds when we return from a quick break. Welcome back to our Best of Disc Golf Monthly. Our first highlight is from episode 9, which featured coverage from the 2004 Disgraceland doubles, which featured an exciting 11-hole playoff between doubles partners Bob Hoffman and Link Morgan.
Long position, making the hole a little tougher. It's normally a birdie hole.
It has a very fast green with the downhill slope.
That was a good-looking shot there. Comes Link.
Come on. Look at that skyjacker. You think you guys can get closer than that?
Battling it out against Mike Moser and Jake Azzato.
This is his home course, so I wouldn't expect him to miss this hole.
Yeah, looks like he's right set up.
Mike. Big hyzer.
I believe he's playing that spike hyzer here, Steve.
Look at that thing drop right on the hole.
With the daylight all but gone, it was Bob Hoffman's drive landing just short of the pin, giving his team an easy deuce.
That was awesome. 11-hole playoff at Brandywine.
Our second highlight takes us back to the 12th episode of coverage from the 2005 Lehigh Valley Ice Bowl at Tinicum Park on a cold January day. Jamie King had a 2-stroke lead over Justin Medore with 2 holes to go. Justin carded 2 unanswered birdies over Jamie, and the two found themselves in a 1-hole playoff. Beginning on hole 2, which was in its par 4 C position, Jamie threaded a perfect approach shot to set himself up for an easy birdie shot. Justin's approach looked perfect at first, but the shot climbed too high into the air and got caught up in the branches of the surrounding trees, making it all but impossible to get the birdie. Our third highlight takes us back to episode 17, which covered the 2005 Great Eastern Amateur Cup Tournament at Tyler State Park. While Brandon Bailey managed to keep the tie by coming up with impressive approach shots,
and he's there.
it was Dave Martinez who managed to remain tied by consistently coming up with clutch putts. In the end, it was Dave walking away with the win as he scored a birdie on a fantastic uphill putt on the par 4 hole 3. Our fourth highlight takes us back to episode 18, where it was Steve Brinster holding off Jay Redding at the 2005 Eric Ceter Memorial Tournament.
They all should be, at the very least, putting. Nobody should really get crazy and go way past or way short or way wide. They should all be within.
It would be Steve's first win at the Yetter.
And Stevie for the win.
That's it.
And he's been trying to win this tournament for about 9 years now. He's been playing for about 9 years. He's only 20.
This tournament was a first for Tyler Park as the local club introduced temporary field holes to give the tournament 2 courses.
Oh, he stayed
Oh, that hit.
Highlight number 5 is from episode 20, where the first ace ever recorded on the show by Jason Davis at the 2005 Dead Dog Woods Fall Open.
Bang, it's in there.
He made that shot. Wow.
Wow. That was awesome.
On hole 16 on the former Doggy Woods course, Jason went on to finish 4th in the tournament. Highlight number 6 comes from episode 28, from the first annual Throw to No tournament held in the summer of 2006.
Not a bad shot, a little deep. Steve with a long putt. Looks about 40 feet.
There was an exciting 3-way tie in the Open division, which was decided by Link Morgan coming up with a clutch putt for the win.
And here's Link for the win. There it is.
Very nice.
All right, Link. Nicely done.
Highlight number 7 comes from episode 29, where the show first devoted coverage to the PDGA National Tour.
Our huge throw. Do you know Matt's only 17 years old?
Very young guy, especially for playing in the company that he has right now. He should be very proud of himself. His game has advanced very quickly. And he got through there. Did you see that drop
Wow,
roller?
look how long that was.
A lot of golfers who master that kind of shot, it's called a roller shot. You can put a lot of it. If the disc hits the water and it's completely surrounded, they will get a penalty stroke for that,
This is Ken Climo's for par.
which he was easy to do easily.
Now we have Barry Schultz.
And Barry gets that.
Made it look easy.
He's making Sheboygan proud. He'll take his chances on the ground with the roller.
Ken Climo.
Ken's making a similar shot, going with the power roll. See how it cuts right in there. You would think he has a remote control in that thing, and he's just fantastic.
They're making it look simple. We have Barry Schultz up with his 3rd throw in basket 15. Again, nice and easy.
Compete with the best players in the world right now, so yeah, he wanted that to be in, but
Well, let's check out David here.
it's a big shot for Felberg. If he makes this will pretty much put a nice buffer with his score. So this is a very important shot for him.
Looks like a tough shot for him. Through the trees, on a rock.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable.
That was an amazing shot by Felberg.
Unbelievable.
I guess there's our leaderboard.
Right, we're on basket 17. It's a par 3, 555 feet.
That one got away from him a little bit, but he'll be okay.
We have Nate Doss.
Can Nate hold off Climo?
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, and I hit high.
The show was an exciting competition where at the end of round 4 it was Dave Feldberg walking away with a 4-stroke lead for the win.
Convincingly. Congratulations, Dave Feldberg.
Highlight number 8 comes from episode 36, the 4th annual VTI tournament.
Much improvement, taking the team into the semifinals for
There's DJ. His first throw. It looks also like it's a winner. Perfect.
Larry Leonard's shot right here. You have to go for it.
Yep, he needs this. Very narrow shot.
Larry.
Man.
Larry.
The VTI is a match play team format competition that this year was held at the Blockhouse Disc Golf Course due to flooding at the Hawk Hollow course.
Getaway.
Round.
Yeah.
He knew it was going to slide up there towards the basket, but then that puts the pressure on Dave here to do something.
Get up there.
He goes for it.
Excellent. He's right there. No problem.
nails
There it
it.
is. Yeah.
Jeremy with his
This year
third
was
shot,
Team
the
Rattle's
second
year
shot, I beg
as
your
they won
pardon.
the final match over Team
He
Seneca
knows
to
that
take
he has
home the
pick
jug.
Right here. He's under the basket.
Yeah, and
And
Tom concedes. How about that?
That's
Look at
it
that.
right there. Shook his hand. Congratulations, Team Rattle.
Excellent.
You're the
and they're happy about this. This is a good. This has been a good tournament.
Highlight number 9 comes from episode 37, the 2007 Philadelphia Open at the Sedgley Woods course in Fairmount Park.
to play in this annual event. And Why did they come out to the Philadelphia Open? In the rain?
This was the 30th year of the tournament, and what an exciting finish it was, as last year's champion, Steve Brinster, battled it out in the pouring rain against Nick Schneider in a 2-hole playoff. The previous year, Nick got hot on the back nine and carded 5 back-to-back birdies, but it was not enough to take the lead away from Steve. This year, Mother Nature threw a curve into the round, as the round was played in a nor'easter. On the second hole of the playoff, Steve Brinster threw a perfect drive to card an easy 3. Where Nick wasn't left with much of an approach shot, and the forearm roller he threw wasn't enough to get him close enough to the basket. Steve took the win and was the back-to-back champ of the event.
2007 Philly Open champion Steve Brinster for the.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll bring you more highlights from years gone by on this Best of Disc Golf Monthly.
Every time an adult gives up on our kids, every time we surrender to the belief that their future is out of our hands, another child is left behind. I'm General Colin Powell, and I don't believe in giving up. That's why I'm asking you to join America's Promise. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you can do something important. Pull your weight.
Welcome back to this Disc Golf Monthly Best Of. Highlight number 10 comes from episode 40 at the 2007 Virginia Open.
You can hear the effort he's putting into that shot.
You can really see how he gets down, too, to get as much leverage off that tee pad.
Plenty of room to work with.
And this is a beautiful example. Mike Trapasso done a great job on this course.
He's even got the natural bumps and humps in the way there. I mean, that caught his disc up last shot there.
Wow, Brian.
Wow.
That's a great shot. Grass in front of him that was tickling his wrist as he was pumping. 2, 1, 2, 3 pump, and man, he makes it work, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got to be disappointed with that shot. He could do better than that. See what Nick's got. Oh, hits a little bit aggressive on that. And I'll tell you, the Super Puppy is one of the great discs of all time in our disc golf sport.
And there's Justin recovering from.
Krager, what do you got, Krager? Oh boy,
gets the farthest, but
made it. The turbo putt is a really unique throw. It's basically for specialized situations, but it's the thumb under the basket with the other 4 fingers wrapped around. Champion.
Where it was Virginia native Mike Skinner winning the event for the first time, winning by 5 strokes over Nick Schneider.
With a 4-stroke lead. Getting some props from his competitors. There's Nick.
Highlight number 11 takes us back to episode 43, to the hills of Paw Paw, West Virginia, at the 2007 West Virginia Open.
Coming up from High Point, North Carolina. We asked David, what is that got you into this sport at such a arc of tales of there being 5-hour rounds? Fortunately, the 7th year of this tournament brought some much-needed relief as the adjacent land was purchased and the whipping post was born. This course was equally challenging to the woodshed, featuring one hole named after the course in which a sign reads, "This is where the whipping begins."
I want to see one of these guys try and air it out.
Looks like Board might be trying to throw a roller as well, though. Yep. Seems to be the right shot on this hole. Now they're all ripping it right up the center.
They would know more than me.
Almost, wow, over the top.
This show featured an exciting final 9, which Mike Moser won by 8 strokes.
He's just making great use out of every inch of this place.
There were many amazing shots, such as Pat Pitts and Matthew Blakely both skipping their drives off the dock in the pond on whipping post 18.
He's going straight at the pin.
He has a chance to make it.
I don't know. It's going to be close here. Oh, and he uses the dock.
That's the local route.
That's got him there. It looks like he's going to cover
Is
the
he making
distance.
it?
Oh, again. Now, the crowd goes wild. You know, it's almost like these guys are aiming.
Highlight number 12 takes us to episode 45 at the 2007 Lehigh Valley Ammo Championship at Tinicum Park.
It's slick. You got that top layer causing a little bit of slippage. But it looks like Devin got a really good flex shot off. And as you can see, at the tail end, it's coming back to the...
Okay, Scott straddling past a tree and makes the putt.
That's a flat hyzer angle. He's playing it wide, so it comes into the pin. That's a beauty.
And, yep, just correctly here. Or if he goes straight at it.
That looks better. Let's see, it's falling out, though. Yeah, just on at this. Excellent putt.
Nice putt.
Excellent putt.
This tournament was decided in a one-hole playoff between Devin Frederick and Jamie King.
Well, you know what? It should give him an advantage, but you still got to play the game. And out of there for a par, but or for a birdie 3 rather. But let's see what Jamie can do here.
Jamie here.
Nice, Jim.
He makes a nice drive as well. Look at this. He's off to the left, might give him a bit of an angle as opposed to...
It was Jamie King coming up with the win as his drive left him with an open approach shot to give him a downhill putt for birdie, taking the win.
Nice job, Jamie. Congratulations.
Well, you know, here, you know, this was set up, you know, for the putter.
Highlight number 13 takes us up to episode 48, the 5th annual VTI at Hawk Hollow.
Virginia Team Invitational.
This is for a 2, Joe.
The rolling hills of Hawk Hollow made this course a gem.
For the 2.
And he gets the point.
He starts that down the right side, Joe.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to play for position. They're trying to get it in a position where they can get across. Lang brothers, they love this
And
kind
Shore's
of stuff.
going to let one fly here.
Kaboom.
That had a nice twist in it, Joe.
Yeah, and it's flexing out. Watch it flex. Look at it flexing, changing angle. That's
Very
a
nice.
great shot.
Like a tough putt here.
Look at this.
Wow, Link launches it. Oh, he's nothing but chains. He's excited. Check him out down there. That's in the hole.
He's all pumped. Really nice shots to get on the green. The fairway's kind of narrow in spots.
Sarah DeMar goes down the right side with a low shot.
B.S. Johnson. A little bit lower on that shot, Joe.
Yeah, he doesn't have the power that Kallstrom has, but he's game. This guy's game.
And we're going to start off with Kirk Yo.
Kirk's from North Carolina. Really nice guy. Runs a tournament down in North Carolina called. This is reachable for a few of these guys.
All right, Nathan Cron's going to start us off. Nice load down the middle, and he might get a little kick at the end on this one. Very nice skip with that win, Joe. He's not too far away. This year it was Team Paddle's turn to shine as they came up with the win.
Huge putt for Marcus.
Nice jump putt. Good pace, and he's in there, Joe. Wow, what a shot.
Beautiful
and Team
shot.
PA Delaware wins the 2008.
Link
Morgan's announcement made for a great memory of this tournament. Here come the high fives. They're taking home the jug.
Well, that wraps it up for the 2008 Virginia Team Invitational Match Play Disc Golf Tournament. For my co-host, world champion Joe Mila, I'm Carl Cubbage. Ride to win, ring the chains. We'll catch you next month on Disc Golf Monthly.
Highlight number 14 takes us up to episode 49 at the Philly Open.
Disc Golf Tournament.
To watch, though, there is a tree line along the right side, so they're going to try to stay away from that.
Steve Brinster from Hewitt, New Jersey.
Steve, I've never seen a disc accelerate any faster from a disc golfer than Steve Brent. Feeling the pressure a little bit, especially after last hole now with that provisional.
Right.
There's definitely going to be some tension in this group because, like I said, there was not consensus. But Terry Miller.
Wow, that's right down the middle.
He's
Nice
not.
shot.
And that's a putt that you really will only see a lot on
And
the
a
touring
beautiful
pros.
deuce there.
Nice by board and power off the tee here. But I think the most important thing on this hole, Carl, is that they need some strategy and they need to execute because we are getting down to the last few holes here. So that forehand technique, it's a little bit different because as the fairway bends to the right, you can see the natural flight of the disc now is to the right with that forehand throw for right here. Here's a big tough from Terry right in the middle of the shrubs.
And that's a nice putt, and he's happy about that one. 1 year after losing to Steve Brinster in the rain, Nick Schneider finds himself in a sudden death playoff once again, this time against Nate Cron.
You know, I'm getting such a kick out of it. Nate and Nick battle it out all the time together. They're good friends, and they know each other's game so well. And this is like, I can do you one better.
He got some airtime. Nate Cron gets the win after Nick comes up short on his putt on the second hole. Pulls the trigger and puts it in. Great finish.
Oh boy, he hit that pole so hard it almost bounced out. But
another great playoff, John. That was fabulous. Look at the friends congratulating each other on a great. Highlight number 15 takes us to episode 77 at the Vibram Open.
2010 Vibram Open. Right now we got Kevin McDonald, hole 14.
K-Max, dead centers up. We got Jay Redding on hole 6 also.
Jay sent it right down the middle. Right through the trees.
Now we got Sarah Holcomb on hole 16.
Nice flick there. Sends it down.
Justin White, hole 11, airing it out.
Look at that thing go there, Matt. That is flying across. Still going.
We got world champion Eric McCabe on hole 14.
Look at that thing go there, Matt. A beautiful flight coming back. Great slide. Now we've got Guy Boyan on hole 12.
With a really long approach. Nothing but change. Nice.
Now we've got Paulo Liberri, hole 16.
With a long uphill putt. Nothing but change. We got Nico Castro on hole 18.
Wow, and you could see Nico let that one rip. Look at that disc go. Beautiful shot.
We got Dave Feldberg on hole 1.
Beautiful rip there, Matt. Look at that thing go. Starting to break back. Yeah, you could sing a tune waiting for that thing to land. We've got Jay Redding on hole 5.
It's like a birdie putt. Nothing but change. Nice putt. David Frothingham on hole 7.
Matt, and that's going to wrap it up for the previous round highlights. Some great
where Nico LaCastro records his first win.
Open Disc Golf Tournament champion right there.
With 1 hole to go, it looked like the tournament was headed for a playoff.
What a rip.
Sends it up there.
But then Matt Orum's approach shot went out of bounds, giving Nico a drop-in putt for the win. Highlight number 16 takes us up to the Blue Mountain Ski Resort for episode 78, the Skylands Classic at Blue Mountain.
A lot of elevation. It's a great ski area, and what a great place to build a disc golf course.
So, Tom, they're really going to have to air them out because of the elevation course like this.
I think with elevation changes like this, you've got to keep it in the fairway. With this kind of drop-off in elevation.
All right, Tom, we got Navad Hasnain's drive.
Look at that long glide on that throw. Beautiful shot. Matt's looking pretty stylish on the tee.
Airs that one out nicely.
Right into the gap. Perfect shot. Dave's really been clawing his way back into the lead 1 stroke at a time.
Nice flight on that disc. And it comes around, almost got the cameraman. A good skip there. See if Paul clean up here.
Ball for his birdie. Very nice. Watch the shoulder turn again. Gives you a lot of power.
Tremendous amount of power. Not the way he's been motoring through here. He's been focused. Dead solid chains.
We've got nice elevation on this. Players are shooting downhill.
And they are going to send those discs flying. You can time these. They're going to hang up there for a while.
With 1 hole to go, it looked like we were headed for a 3-way playoff. But when Nico LaCastro missed a relatively short putt, we found ourselves with a 2-way playoff between Matt Orum and David Feldberg.
Sends it a little bit lower. See, that's coming in for focus.
Dave threw the perfect tee shot with his drive to start the playoff, while Matt's went too far past the basket.
That one out towards the basket.
Look pretty relaxed with that.
Hits the rock and parks it.
Matt could not make the putt for birdie, giving Dave a drop-in putt for the win.
Oh, just for the event, the winner.
Highlight number 17 takes us to episode 87, the Brent Hambrick Memorial Open.
All right, Paul Macbeth driving on hole 12.
Paul lays one out there, flying nicely, right up to the basket.
This episode took up to Columbus, Ohio on the 2011 National Tour.
There, Mike. Valerie Jenkins driving on hole 6.
Well, it's a nice release.
It's in the hole.
And Dan Busick putting on 18.
Nicely done, center chains.
And our leader
sends it high and right, cutting back.
Looks like it's tracking nicely.
Oh, he may be in the woods as well. Nope, he's just on the edge. And I think there's a shot coming in out of the woods. Dave Feldberg. Bam.
Wouldn't you know it?
Impressive shot there, Dave. Like that on your local course. Launches it way up there. Look at that basket location. Very nice. Disc golf skills.
Monster roller.
Look at that thing take off. Looking to bring it from left to right. Sends it out there high. Cutting back.
Sticks
right
it
in front.
Well, he just gives that a ride, huh?
Boy, look at that come back to center. That's a sweet forehand. Nicely done.
This was an exciting final 9, which had a little bit of everything, as Paul Ulibarri came up with his first PDGA National Tour win.
Somebody is on his game this weekend, huh?
Our last highlight takes us back to Tyler State Park for episode 91, the 2012 Eric Ceter Champions Cup.
Steve Brinster, he's driving on hole 20 uphill.
Steve always with a smooth delivery. Gets that one.
Okay, Brad Williams, he's driving on hole number 19, a short hole.
And a nice smooth delivery. See if he penetrates out into the fairway.
Oh, at the basket at the top of the hill from this side.
Not a bad place for the left.
On this, though. Big jump putt.
Wow, that was a fantastic. That's one of the nicer.
Flicks a good drive on this hole because you want it to curl around to the right.
This show had an exciting 3-hole playoff between Jeremy Coling,
Jeremy with that smooth release.
Wow, that's not.
And Steve Brinster.
Exciting to see a playoff. Get a lot of spectators. Big gallery to follow you.
And Steve.
This tournament was decided on hole 3, where Steve's drive went out of bounds and he could not make up the difference as Jeremy walked away with the win.
But he executes, and he wins the 19th year of the Eric Ceter Champions Cup.
Well, that's it for this walk down memory lane. Thanks for watching as always. I'm Carl Cubbage for Disc Golf Monthly, the show that takes you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.